Christine.
Jamie, surveillance price gouging is when corporations use surveillance to charge consumers different prices based on how eager the consumer appears to buy that product. Consumer Watchdog contends these companies use this tactic to maximize profits at your expense. Joining me now is the author of the study, Kloczko. Justin, thanks for joining us today. And I want to start with, good morning. Can you first walk us through some of the examples you found of companies using surveillance price gouging?
Yeah, sure. One of them is Orbitz. Some time ago, Orbitz learned that Mac users would be willing to spend more money to stay at hotels and charge them more than non-Mac users. Staples.com charged people more for the same stapler, actually, if they knew a person had fewer options, such as being like near a competitor. Target was charging people higher prices for TVs and Apple Watch. It charged people on its app about $100 more for a TV because the company determined if you were in the parking lot, you were willing to spend more money. Another example is the test prep company Princeton Review. They charge customers more money in zip codes where there was more Asians in the population. And then rideshare companies like Uber, some people believe when they charged fares on a corporate credit card that they were getting price gouged. And Uber actually had a data scientist that determined if your phone battery is low, then you were really desperate for a fare and that you would shell your money for a higher fare. But they claim to not actually implement that strategy. So those are some of the examples.
Justin, is this legal for companies to do?
So I'm going to have to give you the "it depends" answer. Companies have been penalized before. The Target example that I just gave, Target had to pay $5 million in civil penalties because it didn't tell customers there was a lower price available, and it had to stop its geofencing practices.
So let me ask you this in closing. What can consumers do to ensure that they aren't charged more than other shoppers?
Yeah, that's a good question. There are some data privacy laws in California that you could use to have your personal information from not being used. That might be a gray area, though. What I do is I'll look up the same item on like another person's device to see if the prices are different. Other than that, I'd say bug your local legislator about this issue.
Okay. I mean, it's crazy to think that kind of thing can happen, but a lot of us spending money right now, and we know that corporations want to make a lot of profit off of us. So thanks so much for joining us today. And for more information on this report, as well as suggestions that Consumer Watchdog has made to fix this problem, you can check out our website, KCAL-LA.com.